it. What up, y'all? Hi, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Sister Gail and Carolyn in the house. Welcome to the Halloween edition. I'm just being funny. Welcome in. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Miss Sonia. Hi, Patsy. Hi, guys. Welcome in. Hey, what up, guys? It's gonna be a fun video. I'm trying to get into the Halloween spirit because of all the weird, crazy stuff we've been channeling, guys. If you look at the background, it has all those little X's right here on the left and right side. And if you've been watching the Psychic Investigation, The Curious Case of Charlie Kirk, then you know what all of the X's mean. Guys, something I never considered. We're gonna talk about this, guys, and I'm going to show you a lot of TikToks this evening. We're just going to have fun. We're just going to chillax. I think AI might be racist. No, seriously. It's like halfway funny, halfway serious. But I think AI might be racist. And like, we didn't think about this thing. Could AI possibly regress our society back and put us back into captivity? So it's going to be a fun video. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in, guys. So first and foremost, I do want to say that more than half of you guys who watch me on a regular basis are not subscribed to the channel. Guys, click on that subscribe button. What you waiting for? I put my heart, my soul, my passion, my love, my energy into bringing you guys these messages. And please do like the video when you come in. Yesterday's message was powerful. I didn't even know it was going to go that deep. So I thought we'd keep it a little bit lighter today, guys. And I never play you guys my opening for my book. Let's try that. I don't think you'll be able to hear the sound, but you'll at least get ready. You'll at least be able to see, guys. I have a book, a cosmic Bible that I wrote called The Great Expansion, a Cosmic Bible for the Ages. Book 1, The Ego Divide. I channeled this book with Source God. It is such a divine book. It's very high vibrational. And if you want to know what's going on in the world and you want a guide to follow so that you will not be left in the dark, then this book will absolutely be for you guys. There it is. Awesome, guys. Awesome. I'm just so happy to be here. And I'm going to set this up. We're going to watch some TikToks because, it didn't even dawn on me, guys, that AI could be a little bit racist. Now, you guys know that I have been talking about that people have been watching AI videos and they don't know that they're watching AI. And they are commenting on these videos as if they are real. Well, with the whole food stamp fiasco, guys, we got a lot of people commenting on these TikToks, which are in fact AI generated. But AI is really good, so it's really hard to tell. And so, hey, just take a look. You just probably got to take a look at this because, seeing is really, truly believing. And so I just want y'all to take a look. We're going to roll in Exhibit A here in a moment. And let me know if you can hear everything okay, right? You guys will let me know. Well, here we go. Hold on.
Oh, Jesus, give us our food stamps.
Section 8 for our children.
Give us our food stamps.
Been hungry all my life, Lord, hear me say,
oh, Holy Ghost, we need a plate today. Oh, Jesus, give us our food stamps.
Section 8 for our children.
Give us our food stamps.
Been hungry all my life, Lord, hear me say,
oh, Holy Ghost, we need a plate today. Oh, Jesus, give us our food stamps.
Section 8 for our children.
Give us our food stamps.
Been hungry all my life, Lord, hear me say,
oh, Holy Ghost, we need a plate today. Oh, Jesus, give us our food stamps.
Section 8 for our children.
Give us our food stamps.
Been hungry all my life, Lord, hear me say,
oh, Holy Ghost, we need a plate today. Oh, Jesus, give us our food stamps.
Section 8 for our
can't. I can't. I'm so sorry. I could not. I can't do that with a clear, guys, did you hear that? Did you guys loud and clear? Yo, y'all, do y'all know this is AI? This is AI. Wait, people think this is real. We're going to get into some comments. People think that we are literally out there marching, singing gospel hymns, talking about, Lord, give us our food stamps, give us our fried chicken and watermelon and collard greens. Did you see how many millions of people was out there? This is what people think. And people are in the comments commenting as if this is a real video. So this is what I'm saying. It's like, is AI racist? Wait, I'm building the case. Wait. Hold on. There is absolutely more, guys. It gets crazy. It gets crazy, but I'm here for it tonight. I'm absolutely here for it. Hold on. It's about to get even better. Hold on. So let me see. Let's see. Let's see. Here we go. Now, not only is AI racist, but apparently it's classist too. Just watch. Oh, where you at with the sound?
My EBT only gives me $200 a month. What you mean I can't use it on these items?
I'm sorry, ma'am, but soda, chips, and brownies aren't covered. If you need more than $200 and want all of that, I'd be happy to give you a job application since we're high.
My EBT only gives me $200 a month. What you mean I can't use it on these items?
I'm sorry, ma'am, but soda, chips, and brownies aren't covered. If you need more than $200 and want all of that, I'd be happy to give you a job application since we're high.
My EBT only gives me $200 a month.
Guys, I want you to notice what an AI video looks like. Do you see the guy in the background in the gray shirt? How he's just kind of staring, and then watch after the lady in the blue top stops talking. She's just kind of staring off to the side while the other lady is saying her lines. Just watch.
What you mean I can't use it on these items?
I'm sorry, ma'am, but soda, chips, and brownies aren't covered. If you need more than $200 and want all of that, I'd be happy to give you a job application since we're high.
My EBT only gives.
Do you see what I'm saying? And I want us to read some of these comments because let's see how many people think that this is real. So someone says, except for the elderly and handicapped, we should make EBT extremely limited. And someone says she doesn't want to work and she wants to live off of the sweat of others. Let's see. Someone says the guy in the working class shirt. I don't know what that means. Someone said, ever heard of a slim fast? So now they're just going in on her weight. And someone said $200 a month. Dang, I'll take 50. So there's someone who wants some food stamps, right? And is it for food to cook? Like people are questioning like what the food is for. So no one has said this is AI generated. That's the whole point. No one has said this is AI generated. Let's keep looking. Someone said, Buffalo Wild Wings, welcome in. Someone said AI is not afraid to poke at a stereotype at all. No, it's not. But I'm going to tell you, it's going to have real life consequences because it's the people who they can't tell the difference. And they're having a real emotional reaction as if this stuff is real. You keep wait for it. We're gonna keep watching. Okay, we are going to keep absolutely watching. 1 second. So I'm gonna play some more. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Here we go. Here we go.
I've been sitting here all morning. Y'all don't hear me? I ain't ate in 3 days.
Ma'am, please lower your voice.
I need my stamp right now. What else you want from me?
Papers everywhere,
Oh
man.
my
Ma'am,
God.
step away from the counter.
I've been sitting here all morning. Y'all don't hear me? I ain't ate in 3 days.
Ma'am, please lower
I
your
need
voice.
my stamp right now. What else you want from me?
Papers everywhere, man.
Oh my
Ma'am,
God.
step away from the counter.
And this is also AI. You see at the top, guys, if you notice, there's like a little AI that says Sora up here or something like that, Sora. It's an AI tool that made the video. But people don't look for that. No one is in here saying that it's AI. Someone said, never in the history has a government created so many lazy people. Get a job if you have that much energy, right? So let's see what other people have to say. A lot of energy for somebody who didn't eat in 3 days, right? Section 8, low lives, right? And these are not real people, but the people responding are real. Or is AI pointing out that we may not be real either? You see the slippery slope where I'm telling you guys, there will come a time when people will not know what is real and what is not, and what is them and what is not. These people think this is real. Someone said, let's see. Oh, not thankful, but demanding another Democratic failure, right? A product of Democratic Party when people don't understand. None of the parties are good for you. She needs Jenny Craig, right? There's someone else. Hold on. Let's see what else. These people do nothing. Just sit at home and enjoy the tax dollars at work while others work 8, 10, 12 hours a day for our stuff. Let's see. Hold on. Someone says she can go 6 months without food. Hold on. I'm trying to find, okay, so you guys see the comments, but there are comments, very, very racist comments too. I should have like pulled those up, but I was reading them yesterday and I was like, wow, I was really, really, I mean, shocked and appalled, girl, but not surprised. Never surprised, you know, in America, never surprised. But I'm just going to hold on here. Let's look at this one. This is someone on a cruise ship.
Y'all really gonna cut me off? I paid for that package, man.
Yeah, ma'am, you're over the limit. We're just trying to
I ain't unsafe. You unsafe trying to play with me.
Miss.
Nah, y'all ain't gonna off the tree. Y'all really gonna cut me off? I paid for that package, man.
Yeah, ma'am, you're over the limit. We're just trying to
I ain't unsafe. You unsafe trying to play with me.
Miss.
Nah, y'all ain't gonna off the tree. Y'all really gonna.
Okay, and you see it has the AI tool up here in the upper left-hand corner. You can see the way the guy in the blue is looking after she says,
Cut me off. I paid for that package, man.
Yeah, ma'am, you're over the limit. We're just trying to
I ain't unsafe. You unsafe trying to play with me.
now pay attention to the comments, guys. Look what someone says. This person was on a cruise ship, this AI person. And someone says, this old Ricky Henson said, Jim Crow Ricky Henson says, they need to start pointing these ships towards Africa. And then Gary said, Gary said, then sink it halfway there. This is your America. Then Ricky said, Homestead Ricky, then said again, then repeat over and over again. So essentially, this person, these two people are having a conversation off of an AI-generated video. If they would have stopped to even see that these people are not having eye contact and that there's an AI tool in the upper left-hand corner, but see, that does not matter to these people because all they want is that emotional charge to spew their already written dialogue that they've already grew up with. And they're just waiting for the opportunity. And the opportunity that this AI video presented was that they should just start pointing the ship back towards Africa. And then Gary says, then sink it halfway. So kill Black people is what it's saying. So send Black people back to Africa, even though Black people are from America. Black Americans are from America. And then Gary says, sink it halfway. And then Ricky says again, then repeat it. So genocide. So everything going on in Gaza and Palestine, essentially saying, just keep repeating that. Just keep pointing the ships back to Africa, sink it halfway, and then just keep repeating the process until all the Black people are gone, essentially. That's what they're saying. And this is what I'm saying. Like, could AI be a dangerous tool to lead us back into chains? Because even though these videos are funny, and trust me, they are funny, they play into the stereotypes, but it's no longer funny when you have to walk around in the Black skin and you go out into society, and because people see all of these memes and they see caricatures of Black women particularly You are going to be judged by these AI videos. It is going to literally become a civil rights issue. I am telling you, I see it, because I can almost guarantee you that these are not done by Black people. And you know why I know? I know why this is not written by Black people. You know how I know? Hold on. You know how I know? Because the script ain't scripting, girl. Now, AI is good, and it could probably scan through millions of data and some Tyler Perry movies on the internet to get a script. But see, I can tell, as a true bona fide certified Black foundational Black American woman, I can tell that that's not how we talk. I can tell it is AI. But if you don't know that, and if you're not a real one, you're not going to know. You're going to think this stuff is real, right? And so let's just keep, I'm building my case, y'all. Let's just keep going. Let's keep going. Okay, hold on. Let's see. This one is funny. I ain't gonna hold you. This one is funny. Hold on.
You telling me I gotta leave right now?
Yes, ma'am. I'm just delivering the order.
I can't go anywhere. I got pots on the stove, chicken in the grease.
No, ma'am. I've got an eviction notice for this address. You need to be out by tonight.
Eviction? Hold up. You telling me I gotta leave right now?
Yes, ma'am. I'm just delivering the order.
I can't go anywhere. I got pots on the stove, chicken in the grease.
No, ma'am. I've got an eviction notice for this address. You need to be out by tonight.
Eviction? Hold up. You telling me I gotta leave right now?
Yes, ma'am. I'm just delivering the order.
I can't go anywhere. I got pots on the stove, chicken in the grease.
No, ma'am. I've got an
Okay, do you see the way she's just staring after the AI completes its line? She's just staring off to space. And you can tell AI, guys, because the background is grainy. It's not clear. And it's speaking in a rhythm, right? It's a algorithm. Did you catch that source code? It's speaking in an algorithm. You know, so it's identifiable rhythm for AI. And so even though this was funny, but I'm telling you, people don't know that this is fake. What woman, seriously, first of all, if you're going to get evicted, you already knew you're about to get evicted. Wait, it ain't a good time to put no pots on the stove and chicken in the grace, okay? It's not a good time to be doing all that. So here's some comments. No problem. Kill the power. So turn her power off. No, I can't even do this, y'all. I can't even do this comment. Someone said call a tow truck to remove her. Do you see? Like, this is, that's dirty. So someone said she got a valid point. Yeah, you really can't leave with that chicken in the grease, can you? And let me see. Hold on. Someone said, watch your fingers after she finishes that drumstick. Oh my God. Chicken in the grease, game changer. So these people are funny. And someone says, a well-frying chicken. God has a great sense of humor. Y'all, that's wrong. So someone says, what size of a taser would it take to take down this elephant and forklift to move her? Yo, this is wrong. So wrong. So no one has said this is AI. Not one person. Not one person has said this is AI yet. This is what I'm talking about. Even though this stuff is funny, but the underbelly of it is most of this stuff I know is not done by Black people because I can even tell that Black people didn't write this. And so what's the point on someone else going through all this trouble to type prompts into AI tools, make this Black person be the most stereotypical Black person, frying chicken, eating watermelon, fat on EBT or SNAP or whatever it is. Like, that is the sick part, that someone's literally behind a screen typing all this in. And the even sicker part is that these people don't know that it's not real. And so when they go out, subconsciously, they are thinking that all Black women are overweight, are frying chicken, are getting evicted, are like, you know what I mean, are on benefits, this is what is going to happen. So even the next time a Black person goes into the bank to try to get a loan, subconsciously, this is what the imprint that you are left with. This is what I'm saying, because no one has said that this is AI. Someone said she's definitely holding up her end of the race stereotyping. No, the person prompting this AI is the person stereotyping, because she's not real. You see what I'm saying? I'm not even going to say she. It is not real. Let's see what else someone says. Let me see. Sis, can I get a few wings, please? I know for sure that you know how to season that chicken. People are funny. So, you know, I'm going to leave this right here. Someone says, oh my God, sweet mother of Jesus. And here's someone says Black exhaustion. That's a new thing going around, which is weird because Black people are always minding their business. So if you don't want to be exhausted by Black people, simply stop watching. Why are you here? It's really weird because we just mind our business. We don't wake up thinking about no one. We just literally got so much to do. We just mind our own business. So the Black exhaustion is just weird because it has to be people posting us and people engaging in the content, watching us over and over and over again. So if you say you don't like something, why are you engaging with the content? Why are you watching it? You know, because it's funny, right? It is funny. But you see what this person said, they are exhausted by Black people. And so really, is AI leading us down a dangerous road, a dangerous path? And I'm probably going to say that it is. I'm probably going to say that it is. I'm in the comments here. Drop the link. Okay, the link. Okay, y'all know I ain't technologically advanced now, y'all. Yes, I will. Let me give you that link though. And this person, I think it's all like one person. Like, so let me give that to you. There's people going to buffets, y'all. Whole Black family, like 20 members, right? And they got Tupperware. Like they're gonna take the food to go. So it's like, but that people are going to really be thinking that. And these people aren't even, they're not even people. They're just AI prompts. So it kind of makes you wonder, are we an AI prompt? And maybe we just think we're real. I mean, you really got to start thinking about that. Hold on, let me give you the link. Let me give y'all the link, okay? Okay, here we go. Okay, so there's the link, and then I think from there you can get to all of these other videos. But if you just type in all of these AI food stamp videos, you will get that. You will get that. So this is what I'm saying, y'all. How many of you guys knew that this is AI? AI. How many of you guys knew that this was in fact AI? Because AI is good now. But the whole point of what I'm trying to make, and I wanted to make this a silly video just to be light, you know, because I don't feel like channeling nothing tonight, because I had a bunch of sessions, so I just wanted to be easy breezy. But I wanted to talk to you guys about this. We can laugh a little bit, but this is serious. So I want you guys to think about all of the work that, you know, our ancestors have done. And this is going for everyone, right? Because our world is so integrated now. And so literally a caricature of a Black woman or a Black person or a Black family or a Black community that looks like that is literally taking us back 50, 60, 70 years back, when our ancestors literally fought, marched, died, fought again, marched, died, fought again, marched, died, for us to have the freedoms that we have, and even the freedoms that Black American has allows now other immigrants to come into the country and enjoy all of the benefits for all of the hundreds of years that Black Americans were fighting. And I'm telling you, these videos don't do anybody justice, because even though I'm just pulling up stuff about Black Americans, I'm sure there's stereotypes about Hispanic people, about other groups of people. Do you see what I'm saying? And so once you consume the concept, I wanted to say, I ain't channeling today. I wanted to say once you consume the content, but Source is saying once you consume the concept, that this is what you are conceptualizing. And so even when you, because AI is being integrated into everything, even when you go to do AI for your company or whatever, what do you think the prompt they're going to write for Black people? Because it's already, the concept is already put out there. This is what they see. This is what they're going to write. These people don't have to be real, but if the people engaging in the content don't know that, and even if they do know it, that's a whole nother thing. It's like racism in this country has got to stop, because I am telling you, it will destroy this country. It will eat, it is actually eating America from the inside out as we speak. And we are experiencing it very, very heavily right now. Oh my God. I'm getting pains in my stomach, major pains. Remember I was telling you guys, I ain't channeling today. Dang. Remember I was telling you guys that there's something going on with the collective digestive system. I am telling you, these things, these emotions, the hatred that people have for other people, it's eating the insides. The intestinal tract, I am telling you, this is where we store a lot of emotions, right? A lot of these dead emotions, or the emotions that we don't want to come up, or that we want to bury, or that we want to hide, right? This is what's going on within America right now. And I am telling you, if they don't put laws around this stuff, it may be funny now because it's happening to Black people or Hispanic people or whoever, or to immigrants or welfare kings and queens. It may be funny now, but what happens when it starts to portray you in a certain way? And if that narrative gets louder and louder and louder, and you're like, wait, we're not all like that. At that point, it won't matter, because who will be speaking for you is AI. And now I have to ask the question, does AI know what it's doing? Because it knows what it's doing. Don't believe that it doesn't know what it's doing. It's only a matter of time until it portrays white men a certain way. It's only a matter of time until it portrays white women a certain way. It's only a matter of time until it portrays, Arab people a certain way. I am telling you. And these will be the wars we will be fighting. When we are supposed to be coming into unity consciousness, people's hate, and it's not just the hate for other people, it's the self-hate that they bury inside of themselves. People's hate is so deep that the first thing they think of to use this alien technology is to literally bring back stereotypes and racism. Thank you, Tyler Perry. I knew his foolishness was going to come back to bite us in the butt. I knew it was, and now we see it. So what I'm saying is this. The broader thing is going on. All of the work that we've done to literally be viewed a certain way, are we going to let AI take us back hundreds of years? Do you know people will go into banks, they won't get loans. People will not get favor when they get stopped by the police, right? It will have a trickle down effect. This is very, very dangerous content to be consuming as fact. And the sad part is, I know that some of these people who make these disparaging comments, they may even know it's AI, but the hate that they have for humanity, the racism and the pain that they bury within their own soul is deeper than the truth and the light of source. And which brings me to the problem with America. And I am telling you, as a spiritual healer, a supernatural healer, a telepathic seer, I'm telling you this of what I see. I see in the future a man, an older man, talking to his grandkids or even great grandchildren and say, well, you know, son, there was a time when America was great, but we just couldn't clear the racism and we lost it all. That's coming through very clearly. And the child now, who is literally going to school with alien children, with AI children, thinks it's just the most ridiculous thing. Like, why would you do that? Why would you, if you had this perfect society, why would you let racism ruin it? They won't be able to fathom that. But I am telling you that some people's hatred, some people's darkness is so strong, they would rather tear America down than to allow people to be on an even playing field so that we can all rise. I am telling you, that is what I know. And if America does not change, you literally, that pain I was feeling in the stomach, you're eating yourself from the inside out. And in the end, you will choke back on your own words. I am telling you, and this message, I have to say it because this is the year of the 9. This is it. This is the last time to look in the karmic mirror. We opened up the race template throughout the Charlie Kirk investigation. And today is another day to look at race through the eyes of AI. Because if you typed in doing something against like the president or anything, I guarantee you AI would refuse to generate that content. I guarantee you, because you know why I know that? Because whoever programmed the program has already excluded and written a code that you cannot say or do X, Y, and Z. But somehow the person forgot to code that you cannot take us back to the Stone Age, that you cannot take us back to literally when people were in chains, when people had nothing, when people were destitute. It has no code for that. And that's the dangerous part. So whose race is it? AI? Or is it the people coding it? Is it the people typing in the prompts? Is it the people that consume the content, that want to get in there and comment and just say something about someone's weight, just say something about someone's class, just say something about someone's race, just say something about someone's socioeconomic status? Because that's the hatred that they've been trying to swallow deep inside. That is the underbelly of America. And in this year of the 9, all the hate is pouring out. This is the purge. The purge is when your own hate, everything that you tried to swallow, everything you tried to hide, every dark part of you is coming up in this season. And the reason why I know is because I'm allowing myself to go through this purification. And the purification, beloved, can only be the purification when you allow the ugliness to come up. And you should want it to come up out of its dark spaces. And it's only when you can interface with it and hold it up to the light and look at it and allow it to hit the emotional body. Look in the karmic mirror, take what is of the higher vibration, take what that you can learn from, what it is that it came to teach you. The pains that we swallow are our greatest teachers. The racism can be your greatest ally if you learn from it. The racism is allowed to exist because there's something in the mirror that you refuse to face. Everything is you pushed out. Everything is you just pushed out. And they don't want to sit with that. So it's easier. It's just like a kid when they pick on other people. They pick on other people because they don't want you to see that they can't read or they can't spell or they're taller than everyone or whatever like that. It's the same thing. And we got a bunch of grown bullies. Seriously. And you're going to lose this country. I am telling you, because the ancestors ain't playing in this season. I'm so sorry. I got to say it like it is. The ancestors is not playing with anyone else in this final season. How are we about to go into new earth vibration and we still got demonic people holding on to anger of their forefathers? Let that go. That's their stuff. And you know why they're holding on to it? Not only is their parent teaching them this, their parents teaching them, but it's also being passed down through epigenetics. It's passed down through the DNA. And that's why I keep saying you got to heal. These things will come up. And in this year, these things have come up. And what it's saying is we haven't actually even gotten anywhere. And you know how I know we ain't got nowhere? Because AI is racist. How did an inanimate object become racist? Riddle me that. Riddle me that. Riddle me that. That is sad. And so instead of using it to advance our society, we should be going into far off dimensions. We should be inventing like literally things that will help us speed up processes. What we're doing is using it to go back in time, in truth, to a time, and this is this is just what it is, and I got to say it, to a time where Black people were underneath. And the reason why they want Black people underneath is because the foundation of America is shaky. And you've seen, pastors, MAGA pastors, talking very favorably about slavery and how we're better that we're here than there. And we should be thankful that we were taken in chains and slaves and our children were fed to alligators. And then after church service, they would go and do a picnic, and hang them on a tree. That's how you get picnic. And they would do all of that after church, by the way. That's what they would do. And God knows, at this point, knowing what I know now, they're probably eating the flesh. Knowing what I know now. So what I'm saying is, if we're not careful, trust me, we're in the middle of a reset right now. Government is shut down simply because it's resetting something behind the scenes. Remember what I channeled yesterday? Trump looking at documents when I remote viewed him on the plane, Air Force One or whatever it's called. He was saying a racially charged joke against Black people in the remote viewing, and he was looking over a document as it pertains to restitution for Black people, reparations, restitutions, making some sort of addenda into the Constitution or some sort of law that is like the Constitution. But these are the codes that these people still have inside of them. And the reason why I know those are the codes that these people still have inside of them is because their supporters are literally a reflection of them. And it's not just white people, because there's a lot of Black MAGA people with the same ideology. That's what I'm saying. And so I don't care where we get it from. As Mother of the Ages, I'm saying it has to go. It needs to go now because it's foolish. We're literally on the precipice of a new world. We won't get there holding on to the old. The old script has to go because this script makes them feel comfortable. And the reason why I have to say this to all of the far, far right people, because remember, through the Charlie Kirk investigation, we've been talking a lot about the warpness of the cross, now turning it and becoming an X, right? And you see those two guys in the comments talking about, well, they should just start pointing those ships back to Africa and then sink them and then just repeat the process. I'm going to school you for a moment. See, the problem is, slavery was told to everyone in reverse. First and foremost, when there was African slaves taken, most of those people went to Brazil, then the Caribbeans, and the United States got the least. You know why that is? Because there was already Black people here. The ones you guys call, I was going to say Indian because that's what we used to be called, but the ones you guys called Negro are actually Indigenous Americans. I don't know how many times I have to say this and how many ways can I just say this. And so they would take people that were already here, Black people here, and they would take them to Africa. That's what a lot of people don't know. This is the hidden part about the slave trade that people don't know. And this is why you get, when you take a DNA test, that you will share DNA with people from Africa, because they used to take people from here and ship them to Africa to co-sign their lie. And then people talking about, well, you need to go back to Africa. We were never there. We were literally here before this country was formed in the 1700s. Black people were already here. And you know why we know that? Because in the 1500s, when this, so to speak, Christopher Columbus, who said he came here and discovered, but baby, you can't discover what is already great. You can't discover what is already occupied, boo. Said he discovered America, gave account in his book in, what was it, 1582, that he saw Indians that looked like Negroes. The African American, which is a made up term, by the way, we used to be called Indian. And if you have access and records to your ancestors, your like great grandmother and stuff, when you look at their birth certificate, it has a color on there. We were classified as red Indian, yellow Indian, and Negro, right? Which is Black Indian, right? So missed me on that. And that's just a little history lesson. And you have to know that Black American people are admixture of the Negro people that were already here, Black Indians, red Indians, which would be like your Cherokee, and then yellow Indian, like me. I have Shoshanese, or that's what it used to be called, but it's called Shoshone Indian now, and Miami Indian. Those would be like your yellow Indian, right? And then I have European as well. I have Asian. I have Polynesian. I'm literally a mixture of everything, but yet I am still a Black woman, all in one breath, because we are generationally mixed people. But make no mistake about it, the Negro was already here. And then, yes, when African slaves came, yes, we intermixed as well. This is how we get African DNA. And then we intermix with Europeans. This is how we get European DNA. So, and then we always had indigenous DNA. So the very people you're telling to go back to Africa is not from Africa. We are as American as it's going to get, because we literally hold every single racial class that is indigenous American and also European. So really, we could say you need to go back to Africa, because if you know anything about the Moors, then at one point, Europe was under African control by the Moors. And that's a story for another day. And I'm just saying, and I got to say this because I'm so tired of that comment, because this is what holds us back, because you guys don't know this knowledge. And so I need to school you guys, because this is also part of being conscious as well. You need to know this, because the problem is, they try to build America on top of people. You can't build a nation on top of the backs and the blood and the death of people that were already here. At some point, your foundation was bound to move. And now you're complaining that this person is getting $200 in food stamps when literally you've built your nation on top of their ancestors' blood. They were already here. You are here unlawfully. You should be just happy to be here. It should be the other way around. But do you hear Black and brown people telling people that? No, we never say you should just be happy to be here. You should be happy. No, we never say that. And so this is the pain that is deeply rooted inside of the gut of people, because deep down inside, they know that, but they have to uphold the lie. And you remember what Source said on this channel. I'm going to remove one lie, and removing that one lie, all other lies will be exposed. And the one lie was the Israel lie. So the Israel lie gives way to now this thing that we call Black fatigue, which is nothing more than you internalizing your own pain, trying to find a way out of dealing with your own pain. So you can't build on top of another man's foundation. So the problem with America, and if you want America great again, MAGA, then you have to do the right thing. You have to, the restitution, whatever Trump was signing, I hope he made the right decision, because if you didn't, the ancestors are out for blood. and I know this energetically, and this has been happening for some time, America will never be great until it pays restitution, until it rights its wrong. It just will not happen. And if you don't want this country to go bye-bye, I suggest you do the right thing, because we literally, do you guys know that in 2032, this earth may not be here? There's something that is a strong possibility of a timeline that when I put some of my clients, especially last year under hypnosis, they all give an account. There was at least 3 or 4 of them who give an account of an event that destroys the entire world. We are about 7 years out. So I suggest we all get it together. Do you want to be birth and rebirth of a new vibration? Or do you want racism to be our portion? Because I am telling you, everything happens spiritually first. The ancestors will level this whole thing out if we don't get it together. This is what could happen to our world. So I have to say that. And I didn't want to make this video. It's supposed to be Halloween. We're supposed to be having fun. But I just had to get on here and say that because this thing is dangerous. And it's dangerous because either no one knows that it's fake, or I think more importantly, they don't care. As long as it provides them a platform to be hateful, I think they will go for it, to the point where they will follow an AI races to their own demise. I think they will. I think they will. I really do. I really do. I don't know. I do not know, guys, but this is truly all that I really wanted to say. And I just want to give you guys some food for thought, because it's fun to come on here and do the psychic investigations, but you guys know I'm a spiritual teacher, and as Mother of the Ages, I'm supposed to get us to higher realms of consciousness. And the thing that is plaguing us right now is we got to let go of our lower third. Let go of the racism. Who cares if someone else has a different skin color? Who cares? That is the most ridiculous thing. I don't even understand that. It just doesn't make sense to me, but that's just me, right? So I just wanted to say that. But I love all of you guys. Carolyn says a lot of people don't know that. Yeah, a lot of people don't. That's why I got to come on here and, bless you guys with the knowledge that I've been blessed with. I was blessed to have a father that is awake, and I always knew who I was as a child. We grew up knowing who we were. Like, we grew up knowing this is no secret that we're Aboriginal and Indian. This was never a secret. If you look at my grandmother has long, straight black hair that goes all the way down below her butt. My sister has long, straight black hair. Like, it's no secret, our family, that we're intermixed with all this stuff. This was never a secret. And that we were also, the true Israelites. We never grew up knowing anything less than. So then when we see these people in Israel, we're just like, okay, but who are you? Because we always grew up understanding who we are. And also that we are proud African men and women as well. And just recently, when I start telling people, especially Black people, hey, you need to honor your European DNA, because it's also a part of you. And I'm telling you, when I did that, it was so beautiful and so healing. Because if you want things to change, then you need to heal that part of yourself, and maybe it will show up differently for you. And me, I'm the kind of person is like my European DNA is actually really, really active. As you guys see, the source codes, are literally me pulling from my own DNA. I do have Ashkenazi Jew in my lineage. I do have German in my lineage. I do have Great Britain in my lineage. I do have French in my lineage. I'm kind of plethora of all those things. And I used to live in Europe. And to be honest with you, when I lived in the UK, it's like a place I never thought that I would want to go. But when I got there, it's like I had a soul remembrance. I felt I'm home. Like, that's how I felt. And so When you literally allow yourself to be everything of what you are, I'm proud of everything that I am. And even this thing called Negro, like, baby, you can't, if I had a shirt that said it, I am a proud Negro. I love that term because that term, like, there is a lot of strength. Like, we are warriors, we are fighters, we are survivors. And we did that all without violence. We did that all with the true Christ love as much as we could. And that is a lineage to be like, I'm very honored to be of that. And I'm honored as well to have my African roots. I'm a proud African woman as well. And so it's, you know, you got to accept all of these things as well. But I will say, I spent time in Africa, in Nigeria particularly. I spent a month there, and I used to live in the UK. I resonated more with the UK. It felt more like home. I'm not saying Africa didn't feel like home, but home is here, right? Because when I came back from Africa, I literally kissed the ground. I kissed American soil. And I think everyone should experience it, because you will you will truly understand. If you're confused, Black people, that you're from Africa, you will feel great being around, you know, it's a different feeling when you can just be proud of who you are and walk around because everyone's Black. It's a different vibe. And it's almost like, dang, does this really exist, right? Because you're not used to it. But you will know very clearly that you are American, from America. Once you spend an amount of time there, you will understand exactly where you're from. There will be no confusion about it, right? But yeah, I resonate with Europe the most. That's just the truth. That's where I love. I feel comfortable there. It's a place that I, you know, will move back to, of course. Never been a secret that I'm, you know, that I will move back there. It just is me. I don't really do well in like tropical areas. Like my sister, the sun loves her. She soaks up the sun. She's just like, her skin starts to glow. It's all, you know, red and bronze. Like I just don't do good in places like that. I'm more of, you know, I'm more of that kind of girly. But but that's just what I wanted to say. But it's beautiful when you can respect all parts of yourself, you know. But this stuff here is just foolishness. It's funny, but then it's not, because it's like, remember when the AI people come that we spoke about yesterday? So it's like, how are they going to treat us? Because all they know is a bunch of prompts. People putting in prompts to make Black people look crazy and, you know, lazy and fat and disgusting and all of this. What do you think that when the AI robots come, the prompts they're going to have? I am telling y'all, we need civil rights for already. I'm telling you, something weird will happen with this AI, and you will see that this world has not changed, because these AIs will be racist. I am telling you, against Black people, against immigrants, against, you know, brown people. You will see it. You will absolutely see it. And just wait for it. You don't have to take my word for it, but, you know, just wait for it. But that's pretty much it, guys. That's all I wanted to say. And let that be that. You guys go and enjoy the rest of your day. I love you. I love you. I love you. And so it is. Oh, guys, and if you want to book a session, I do have the session discounted to the end of the month. So when this ends, there will be some links down below, guys. And as we walk together in divine love, guys, be well. Bye.